Hi stamping friends, it's Becky Roberts with Inking Idaho. I'm going to show you today how to make these cute little boxes using the Tag Topper Scallop Punch on page 35 of the Occasions catalog. So let's get started. This little box is just your standard 2, 4, 6, 8 box, and those are the measurements for it. So we're going to measure it 2 inches and score it, 4 inches and score it, 6 inches and score it, and 8 inches, and that leaves you with a 1/2 inch tab left over on the end. This, I forgot to tell you, this is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inch piece of paper. And then you're going to rotate it and you're going to score it again at 2 inches for the bottom of the box. Now, these are the 2 panels of this that we want the scallop topper to be made out of. So we need to find the center of this space. So we just scored it at 2 inches, so we know the center is 1 inch. So you're going to take your pencil and you're going to make a little mark right there at 1 inch. And on this one, you can take your pencil and make a mark right there at 1 inch. And that's going to show us where to put the scallop tab. You want to turn this over so that when you put it in the tab, you'll be able to see that pencil mark or into the punch. And you're going to slide it in right over the top, turn it over, find your pencil mark that you made right there, and so make sure it's lined up right in the center of the tab, and just punch it out. And then you're going to slide it over to this one. Same thing, get it in there nice and tight right up at the top, slide it so that your pencil mark is right in the center, and punch it out. And then you're left with a box that looks like this, or a paper that looks like this. So now we have to cut it and make it into a box. So you're going to put it on your paper cutter, and right there on the track, right here on the cutting track, we're going to cut off these little tabs that we don't need. The only thing we're going to leave remaining are just the scallop tab topper. I could say that 3 times, that's hard. So this is what it looks like now. Now we're just going to go ahead and fold it into a regular box. So we're just going to fold on the score lines at 2 inches, at 4 inches, 6 inches, and at 8 inches. And then you're going to fold up the bottom at 2 inches. And you're ready to fold it into your box shape like this. Now, before I get ready to do that, I make a few cuts in mine. I always cut the tab off at an angle so that you don't have anything that hangs over. And when I cut my bottom of my box, all you have to do is cut on the scoring line up to the intersecting scoring line. But I always take a little V wedge out of it and a little angle at both sides so that nothing ever sticks over once you fold it together. And at this point, you just put your designer series paper right in the front of all of these 4 panels, peel your sticky strip, and go ahead and fold it up into a box. Well, I'll do this one real quick. I have the sticky strip ready on this one and I didn't on the other one. Alright, so peel your sticky strip off. Oops. And put your box together. And then fold your tabs in, and then you're going to put your sticky strip and put your bottom in, and then you have your little box all put together. So decorate it, put a little tag on it or something fun on the front, insert a little bag of candy, and you have a fun little box made with the new Tag Topper Scallop Punch. Another variation on this is to do one that closes. This one is a little bit skinnier, but it's the same width. And this one I was able to pinch together. You can actually pinch together this bigger one also. It just puts a lot of tension on the ribbon, and I would not want it to tear the cardstock, but it definitely goes together. So the measurements for this one are to start with a piece of cardstock that is 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches and score it at 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches, and then rotate it and score it at 1 inch for the bottom. It's exactly the same as the box that we just did. You're going to measure the middle of this panel of 2 inches to find your 1 inch for your little mark. Put it inside your tag topper punch it, slide it over, same thing. Exactly the same way as we did this one. It's just smaller side measurements, therefore smaller bottom measurement. So I'll give you the look at the boxes one more time. Here they all are. That's it for today. Another fun use for the Scallop Tag Topper Punch. See you next time.